know, guys, it is the turn of a Delta State now concerning this Ŕďśm. You know, we've been talking about how they have been operating in other states, in various states, you know, Southeast. Now, recently, the one that occurred was in Edo State. And the government in Edo State is not even talking about that. They are even talking about the fracas between two factions of APC. Even as people came out protesting, oh, this and this and that, we will not go agree, we will not go agree, that these people have been making life uncomfortable for them. We have not heard anything from the government side, even from their people. But it's all about want to reconcile this, reconcile that. They are reconciling themselves. They have two factions in Edo State. And they have never made a categorical statement concerning this whole issue. The reason why you are there, is it not because of the people? And they will tell you, oh, we are here because of the people. That is why some people want to take the resources of the state. Why we are saying, oh, no, they are not going to do that. If really you are for the people, you heard what happened concerning your people, the way the Ẹ́ďśm have been doing, and nothing happened. So now, the rave of the moment now is they've shifted this in whatever to Delta State. Not that it has not been happening, not that the Delta people have not been seeing what has been happening, you know, concerning this Ẹ́ďśm, but this one recent one that happened, in fact, it really touched them, that the governor had to come out and begin to plead to the people. And the governor is even saying that those Ẹ́ďśm, the suspected Ẹ́ďśm that are struck in Avon, Agadama, Ohoro, and other communities of Uweru Kingdom, Ughelli North local government area of the state. According to Okowa, he said the suspected Ẹ́ďśm, accompanied by unidentified armed personnel, attacked the communities in what has become an annual routine, killing over 8 persons and injuring many others. He said the crisis started on Thursday, and as of Saturday, lives and property, including farms, had perished. The governor said the unwarranted attacks and killings of innocent locals in Avon, Agadama, and Oro communities of Uweru Kingdom in Ughelli North local government area, and the wickedness of the suspected Ẹ́ďśm, alleged to be aided by unidentified military personnel, are mindless. He said, I however appeal to the affected communities to remain calm and peaceful. I commiserate with the communities and families of the unfortunate loss of their loved ones. I have directed the Commissioner of Police and the Brigadier Commander, 63 Brigadier Nigeria Army, to rise up to the occasion and bring the culprit to justice. As a state, our people have been very receptive to Ẹ́ďśm and other visitors, but our hospitality and welcoming disposition should not be taken as an act of cowardice. The state government will continue to encourage peaceful and harmonious relations between debtors and their visitors, but will not watch outsiders do this kind of a thing to our people any longer. I don't think people need to be waiting for, okay, we are receptive, the debtors are receptive, and what have you. You learn from other people's mistake or mistakes. Nobody in this country who does not know what has been happening, the activities of this Ẹ́ďśm, and the way the federal government has been taking it. So you don't wait until it happens to you. You have been hearing all of those things. That is the reason why you ought to have prepared yourself. You don't wait until it happens or it comes to you. That is just my own argument on this. Now they will tell you, those people who have been affected, they are the one that will be bearing it now. You just tell them to be calm. What are you going to do? It is all of this, the same rhetorics. You've been hearing what has been happening in other states, a lot of states, even if not for anything, at least Benue State, they have been at the receiving end and they had to take drastic decisions. Must you people wait for such things to happen in your community before you know what you need to do? Things must happen before you start running at scatter. And that is the problem we have in this country. Like I always say, these people, the so-called leaders, they see what is happening, the good things happening in other countries. If really they want to do the right thing, just like I always say, it is not a rocket science. If Nigeria wants to be good today, it is very, very possible. But because of some vested interests, they don't want it. What is there? You just copy and paste. But they won't do that, because they know that by the time they come, they have those things. They don't just want people to have good life. That is just the way I see it. Because I see no reason why you don't want people, for you to have a good environment. And at the end of the day, you are going to be running at scatter because you don't even have that peace. because it is always problem. If you think that, oh, you are the ones and your families will be the one that will have good life, that the rest people, can be bind to the Philistine. It's just like a child who says his or her mother will not sleep. Definitely himself will not sleep, because if you don't want them to sleep, you're always crying. You will not sleep as well. That is just the way it is. No matter what you have put together to make your family comfortable, you will not sleep, because you will be hearing a lot of things. You will be hearing, you will not have your own peace. In as much people do not have peace, irrespective of what you have amassed, for yourself. So do the right thing. You don't need to wait until all these things escalate before you take decision, to take the right decision at the right time. You don't wait until it happens. A typical example that people can learn from was what happened in Benue State, and you could see how the governor took, a bold step and said, no, this cannot continue. Like I said, this kind of a thing has been happening in Delta State, not that it's just happening now. See what Oyo is doing too, taking the right decision. That no matter what, but all those herdsmen, they are crying here and there. No, we don't want. You can't do that. If you know that you cannot abide with the state law, you move elsewhere. So that is why it's very, very unfortunate that you can be hearing governor be saying, we commiserate with those people. Those people, they are the ones that will bear the brunt. What are you going to do at the end of the day? Oh, we are calling on these people, brigadier this to take up to their responsibilities. And now he's talking about these people, were aided allegedly by unidentified army. You can imagine that kind of a thing. How are they going to prevent this thing not to happen again? That is the question. How are you going to prevent it? Because it's the same story we've been hearing from all these people. Someone says, you people are not seeing at all. Have you seen any place or environment they have Jourdśm and Islam that there is peace? It is impossible. Ebonyi State in Southeast will soon start to experience their own. The Fulanis in Nigeria army will always aid their brothers to do or commit all these atrocities, perceived enemies, because they have one agenda: conquest and takeover. Their land belongs to us. Allah has given their lands to us. People are still sleeping, not realizing that the days are evil. Wake up, wake up. Someone say, continue ranting while your people have been killed every time by Jourdśm, who has the backing of their brothers in the present bizarre administration. Instead of you to devise a means to flush them out of your community, you are still appealing to their police agents to rise and fight their foot soldiers. You haven't seen anything yet. Is that not what I said? These people, they don't try to be politically correct. Now they have committed the havoc, and you think they are going to fish them out? The same data last some weeks back, we heard that they dealt mercilessly with these police people. These people were on an Okada, and the police were trying to stop them at the checkpoint. Before you know it, they overpower the police people, injured one, injured some people, and killed one person. It happened some weeks ago in Delta State, and the way the governor is just trying to, we are appealing, we are doing this and this and that, and somebody say the same people you said that allegedly aided them to that community, the same people you are calling to flush them out, and you think it's going to happen? Just like I said, take example from Benue State and Oyo State. In my opinion, even at this age and time, no state should be ready for what will be coming. Because with what has happened to other states, you ought to have been prepared. You are now waiting until it will happen to you. You now start running up and down because they don't prepare. They are not proactive at all. They are not proactive until something happens. That is when they will not be talking about this thing. But the unfortunate thing that is really painful about all these things is that people who are affected are the ones that will be bearing it, and nothing will happen to them. No compensation, no care, and what have you. They'll just say, don't worry, we are on top of the situation, everything will be okay, everything will be fine. Before your very eyes, it will happen again. A typical example with what happened in Borno State. The president went to visit. As soon as he left, less than some hours, they came again. So what do you have to say? Meaning they don't even have, they know that the government is not even doing anything. And that's why the man said, the Shekau said, that man that is the president is just pretending to be a good man, that is not a good person, that is deceiving Nigerians. Why is it that after he left, they still stop? Is that not a typical example? These people will be telling you, oh, everything will be okay, we are on top of the situation. And as soon as they leave, something worse than that will still happen. So who is deceiving who? Someone says the governor should encourage the people to defend themselves and stop this nonsense commiseration. Of course. Someone says, Governor Okowa, you must stop talking like a handicapped person and face the realities of the present state of things in Nigeria. Who are you appealing to for assistance? Did you travel out of Nigeria ever since? Are you not aware that arrested Boko people members are being pardoned and being recruited into the Nigerian army and the police? Are those the people you are appealing to for protection of your people? With all your wealth of experience, are you telling us that you have not come to the knowledge that only a regional security initiate like Amotekun is sustainable to checkmate the government-backed army Fulani militia men who are on a stealth jihad with a Boko people brothers? Okowa, please stop talking like an orphan. Go and mobilize with the rest South governors and form your own regional security outfit to counter the activities of this presidency-backed Fulani jihadists. Except you want to continue to deceive yourself and pretend not to be aware that all Nigerian security agencies have been compromised as they are being aided by the Fulanis. Remember that history will judge you tomorrow. And that is it. Bam. I support what this person is saying. You are commiserate, we are curling, we are this and that. With all these things that have been happening in this country, you want to tell us you don't know that these people are in your town, in your state, for you to have taken, made some arrangements down. You don't know that, and you are there trying to rub their head to this and that. They should fish them out. How many have they been able to fish out all this while? And what has happened to them? The next thing they will tell you they have repented. Even if you fish them out, they will tell you, oh, they have repented, just leave them. They will rub them on their heads. Is that not what will happen? It's very, very unfortunate. So guys, let us hear your take concerning what is happening in Delta State and what the governor is saying. Leave your comments below and let's learn from you. Thank you.